Choking on your words, tell you when it's gonna hurt. I'ma break your heart, Preedy gonna make you fucking split the.
Alrighty, episode 6 of the Being Human Show. Today I'm with my big man, Dalton Preedy. How are we, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Easter weekend this week. Been up to much?
Nothing at all, to be honest.
Nothing?
Public holiday's good.
No family
Work
stuff?
off.
No nothing?
Nah, our family went down to Albany
Oh, yeah?
without me. Yeah, you got family down there, hey?
I do have family down in Albany, yeah.
Nah, just stayed home, did nothing. Watched the footy, watched the sports, put some bets on. Nothing much.
Couple good games this week.
Yeah.
Eagles game was good. It's always good to see Port Adelaide get smoked.
There was a few pumpins, but
There was
3 games in a row.
Josh Bruce,
10 goals.
Get out of here.
What a
It's always
forward,
good
mate.
seeing a spud kick 10.
Yeah.
Yes, so you said you had a couple bets on. Did you hit any or not?
Nah, mate, I lost all of them. Lost about $50 worth of bets. Nothing in return.
How many
Standard.
bets do you make a week on average, do you reckon?
On average, probably like 14. That's not that bad.
Our good mate Evan hit his multi with the last kick of the Eagles game.
Yeah, he did.
It
Yeah.
was so lovely to watch.
It was It was
Yeah.
It was a joke.
You told me before you won your first bet since November.
Yeah, I won it yesterday on the NBA. Picked all those 9 games. Good. Only $60.
And there was a tennis game you said?
Yep, the Open final. Put $1 on the winner.
He won $2.
I won $2, 81. That's solid, mate.
Little wins.
Yeah, we
wins.
count them. We just chase the wins.
Chase. That's
Yeah.
what Evan says, and it's good to see that you got a win this week. So it's always good. Yeah. So I went to Metros again this week. I'm a sucker, but I did have my little Jero friend.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
She was down in Perth this
First
weekend.
time, eh?
No, not first time. She I've seen her a few times now.
Yep.
Yeah, she's great, but it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Very,
Was that
very good weekend.
Friday and Saturday or just Saturday?
I saw her Saturday and last night.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Metros was standard.
yeah,
Yeah.
standard.
Nothing much.
It was good. Like nothing, no complaints. This is a good night. It was just me and Jammer
Yeah.
because everyone pulled out, but
Yeah.
it was good. It wasn't too bad.
Nice.
As you do at Metro, it's always a good night. Have you been to Metros before?
Yeah, been there a few times, but it's just dirty, eh? It's just naturally dirty.
Yeah, I think
It's
every
good,
club's
but
dirty, but
It's good.
every club's just a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
We need something else, hey?
We do
It's
need
all
a
the
new
same.
club.
It's just humble. I haven't gone down in a while, like clubbing. Go to parties, but like
Go
clubs,
to parties. Where's the parties? Well, where's
like just
thanks
like
to the invite?
21st, just 21st, like nothing
Yeah.
major.
But there's nothing around anymore
Yeah,
these
there's
days.
no like, all the clubs are the same music, same drinks, same prices,
100%.
same everything. Man.
100%.
Yeah,
And I think everyone needs to drop their prices by $5 minimum, and
$5.
everyone needs to have a new playlist
yeah, I agreed, man.
because
Then
it's
I
getting a
reckon
bit boring.
you know the festivals where they have like 3 channels.
Yeah.
I
Or you
reckon
doing like
that-
silent discos and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I love silent discos too. I love how there's 3 channels. You like vibe between like wubs,
Yeah.
like pop.
I swear
and-
every 2 seconds in a silent disco, it's just like pointing to
yeah,
it.
pointing
If
to
you're not on the
change
colour,
thing.
just like
yeah, man, 100%. And you see people vibe, and you go to change to it,
yeah,
and then they change it, and you're like,
yeah,
change
it
back.
sucks.
Yeah.
But I do miss festivals a lot.
Yeah, man. You got what's that coming up? Liquid Candy coming up?
Yeah, I was
you
talking
going
to
to that?
Evan,
Yeah.
and Evan said, it's legit, but I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a Drip World impression from it. Like
Right.
it seems a bit fake.
Did you go to Drip? Oh, right.
Drip World,
gotcha.
you know the one that
the that's
scammed
fake.
everyone.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If it starts getting a bit real towards the date, I'll probably buy a ticket. But
Yeah.
at the moment, I have no idea.
Because there's a few big artists that you like going.
Yeah,
So
Will
supposedly.
Sparks. Will Sparks. He's the
Yeah.
number one. I love Will Sparks.
Yeah.
Joel Fletcher, Tiger Lily. Can't remember the rest, but yeah.
Main ones anyway.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
like a good lineup.
Yeah, always good.
So, what about Arsenal boys?
Oh, mate.
How are we?
You didn't watch the game, did you?
No.
No, I watched it.
I saw at half time we were drawing 0-0. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that's good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if I'll take a draw. And then I saw the full time results 3-0.
3-0, mate.
Liverpool
Oh,
just
it's
peppered us. So.
terrible, lad.
How does Jota win a header in the box? by
I
the
don't
way?
know, man. It's like, who was it? It was like Chambers and Holding marking him. Yotta's like 5'5".
Yep.
Wins the header over a 6-footer and a 6
Was Chambers playing?
Yeah, right back.
Fucking hell, he's the
Second game,
biggest
I think it's
crab.
his third game back or second game back from injury.
Biggest crab.
Absolutely woeful. And I put $20 on Arsenal to make top 4 this season.
Yeah,
did it
and
like
I
2
was
weeks
telling
ago.
you.
Yeah.
I was telling you, it's like, it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen.
But it's paying $1,500. So hopefully the Gunners can come through.
You can only pray.
I-
Didn't West Brom pepper Chelsea or something?
Yeah, I watched that game. I lost that bet in the
5-2?
first 15 minutes because I had Ziyech that had a shot on target and he got subbed off because Thiago Silva got a red card.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's good for me because Chelsea are in 4th and we're in whatever we are in now, probably 10th still. But
So really nothing changed.
no,
this
not really.
weekend?
But we verse bottom 5 teams coming up after we verse Chelsea.
We should win at least 2 or 3 of those games.
Yeah, I think we verse Crystal Palace next or something. Then we verse Chelsea, and then it's just an easy run in from there. So
Yeah. Well,
fingers crossed.
we can only pray. All right. So on Arsenal, we had a little bit of news breakout last week with young Claude from
Oh, yeah.
Arsenal TV.
Rest in peace.
He passed away.
Yeah,
That sucks. That sucks.
it was from natural causes. From what
Well,
Robbie said.
I heard that he topped himself. He
No,
killed
no.
himself.
I watched the pre. He brought out like a bunch of them. So apparently Robbie said he knew. Robbie's guy runs AFTV. Said he knew straight away. He got a call from one of the other girls that works there.
Yeah.
Apparently it was from natural causes just overnight, but he couldn't release anything
Fuck.
because he wanted family to know first.
Because I heard that he killed himself, and I'm pretty sure someone put up a post. I think might have been Robbie about mental health. So I think he might have killed himself.
No, I think he was struggling because of his
cancer and
age.
stuff, right?
Yeah, and because he was because it's lockdown over there. He lives by himself.
Yeah.
So he's stuck inside. Can't really see anyone. It's just he was doing all work. I think he was going through work with Lee. I think from what he said. But just stuck inside. Just video calls. I don't think he was doing too
So
great.
harsh.
But from what he said, it was natural causes. But I think there was a lot of rumours saying it was
Yeah.
self-harm.
Really sucks. Really sucks. When I woke up and saw the news, I was like, "Fuck, that actually sucks." Because
Yeah.
he was so good on there.
Been watching AFTVs for pretty much since it started.
Yeah.
He's been on there
That was
pretty much
big in
every
high
year.
school for us.
Yeah, man.
AFTV. We used to always.
But big laughs. Big laughs.
We used to walk past and be like, "Are you mad?" We used to have good
like a blood clot.
Yeah, and then fucking it'd be like, my mum's a Tottenham supporter. No, my mum's went in. Are you mad?
It's like
I love
the
that.
Tottenham chants, bro. We learned all our chants from AFTV, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. It was such a good time. That when it was prime AFTV, that was the best.
Yeah, it's. I still watch it now. They got like the new guys in as well, which is pretty good. Extra layer to the show, which is always good, like stats and all that stuff from those guys.
Yeah.
But it's still so funny, man.
Yeah, it's still the best in terms of like football
Yeah.
or soccer.
Name
Channels on
another
YouTube.
fan channel from a soccer club.
Well,
You can't.
exactly. I mean, Chelsea's is okay, but it's not on AFTV.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I agree.
before I go any further, I want to bring up beatboxing because we have we obviously play a lot of video games when we were younger, and every time I join the party and Dalton's in a game with me or whatever, I'll ask him to beatbox, and he'll beatbox in his mic. And it's become a little bit of a...
It's just a meme.
Yeah, it's a
just
bit of
big
a meme
hey?
now.
It actually is.
And every time I think of Dalton, I just think of him beatboxing in his microphone. However, yesterday it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. It was the night we went to Metro's. I was at Jamo's beforehand watching the end of the footy game.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yep, Saturday. And we were watching some beatboxing videos of proper beatboxers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're actually mad, hey?
Fuck, man. There's a guy called D-Lo. I'm pretty sure he might have been on the Sidemen talent show.
Yeah.
And there's another guy who I know through some of the WUB. I don't know him, but like I've found him through some of the WUB DJs that I follow on Instagram. His name's Azel at Azel Beatbox, I think. And fuck me, he's insane. Like he's insane. Like he's crazy.
Does he like throat stuff as well? The ones
Oh
that
my god, yeah. I'll see if I can get something up. But yeah, do you want to beatbox for us?
No,
I'm joking.
I'm actually terrible. It's just a laugh.
Yeah, he is terrible, but in the same in a way he's not terrible.
Nah, I'm just there. Just
No,
terrible.
no, you're good. Trust. But this is him.
What? What?
He's insane.
That sounds like he's the deck himself.
Yeah, bro, he's insane. Yeah.
That is nuts.
That thing he did with his fucking
With his throat, man.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's crazy. He is a fucking G.
That is.
He is a G.
That's insane.
He's really good. And I'm pretty sure that he produces his own wubs and he puts some of his noises in them. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
right. What, some of his beatboxing?
Yeah.
What?
It's insane.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine trying to learn that.
Yeah, no. How long do you reckon it would like? You'd have to.
Years.
Surely it
Unless
fucks
it's
up
like
your,
natural.
Like, vocal cords and stuff.
Yeah.
There's no
You'd
way.
have to.
It's
Unless
no way
you-
it'd be good on it.
Your throat's like just naturally not
It'd be
normal.
fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a couple questions that we've been sent. Couple good ones. So the first one's from Nathan. Remember Nathan from school?
Oh yeah, Nath.
You remember Nath?
The yeah, is it a few years below?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You remember
one.
Nath?
Yeah, Nath. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. He wants to know your thoughts on the new Justin Bieber stuff.
My thoughts. I love Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know you
love
do.
him.
That's why I thought we'd answer that.
Yeah.
Because I did say last week that I hate him,
Yeah.
but I don't hate him. I hate his music.
Yeah,
but I know
in your
you
story,
like
in your story
him.
today, there was Justin Bieber Peaches in the background.
What was it?
Yeah,
What one?
on your Being Him show. I'm pretty sure.
What was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, that sucks. But I didn't put
That's
it there.
unfortunate.
But
No,
anyway.
I love his new music, man. I didn't like him at first. When he like first became a thing,
Hmm.
you know, like because obviously we were like year 6, all the girls obsessed with him. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, taking away my all the attention. But then as obviously we matured, liked his music from there on out. Sort of like
I do admit he's a better person than what he was,
yeah, 100%.
but I still don't like his like. It's just not
Music?
For me. It's not for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Man's gone through a lot as well.
Mm.
I think he's spoken about it as well. Hey, about
What?
all the stuff he was going through.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
all that sort of stuff with
Mental health. And
yeah, and, like
stuff like that.
going from
Finding his
Selena to
faith.
Haley. Yeah, yeah,
He found his faith, and I think that's what helped him get through,
yeah,
which is good. I mean, anything's an escape, even if you don't believe. But
yeah. It's always good.
yeah. The next question's from Charlie. Are car guys the same as horse girls?
Ooh, do you know a horse girl?
Oh, bro, I know heaps.
Yeah?
There's a few from school.
Yeah, there is. Hey,
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what you mean by car guys.
Yeah,
Guys
yeah,
are just obsessed with
with
their cars.
cars, and then girls are obsessed with
I'm
horses.
gonna say yes.
You reckon yes?
I reckon yes. I mean, I know not all car guys are weird, but there's some that are really weird.
I can see a lot of similarities between the two.
Yes.
Right, like between car guys, you could ask them anything, they'll tell you straight up, and they'll get really defensive over the car as well.
Yep.
And I'm assuming horse girls are the same thing.
Yep.
It's like
100%.
yeah, over the horses. What will be more expensive, you reckon? Car guy
Cars?
or horse girl?
Probably cars.
Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
too.
I don't even know how much a horse costs.
I don't know either.
So.
But I mean, if you're like racing and all that sort of stuff, I'm assuming it's going to cost a lot of money too.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, car guys and horse girls are the same, and I don't care what anyone says. Jess Hargos, answer my previous question about unsettling conspiracies. Yes.
What was I forgot what she said last time. What was
She
the unsettling conspiracy?
she asked me last episode. She asked me, do I have any theories or unsettling current events that are pissing me off or annoying me
Just in
or on my
general.
mind? And I said the COVID-19 vaccines and how it's shady and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of TikToks that I have
Yeah.
that are just strange. And it kind of flicked the thing in my brain. So I'm going to have to pause this and send them to this as well so we can watch it because I can't skip it again. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're back. I have the TikToks. So we're going to play them now. See what you think, Dalts. This is the
Let's have a
first
look.
one.
So
Now-
these are the ones that you found?
These were brought up. This one was sent to me by Cole. We were
Yeah.
going to chat about it on the podcast he was on, but man forgot. So
That's alright. More content for us.
so here we go.
Is it just me, or has 2021 been weird?
Yeah, right. 100% agree with everything.
Yeah, weird, right?
And it's I feel like when you're a little bit younger and you'd always talk about 11:11 make a wish.
Yeah.
I feel like now I look at the time without even
Always.
thinking about it, and you just see 11:11.
Bruv, we've just missed it. When we're watching that, it was 5:55.
Yeah. So I
How
feel like
fucked is that?
yeah, and Wi-Fi problems. I feel like everyone's internet goes out at least once a week nowadays.
Yeah,
Just
it's
pops
fucked.
out just
It's
randomly.
2021.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, how are we having internet problems? I don't know what the purpose. Like, I don't understand what. I don't know. Like, is it like a paradigm shift, or is it like a?
Don't know. Like with the one that said it says in there, like, is someone watching you? Like, do you like in your room? Do you have a bat or a cricket bat that you sleep with? Like, because I know people sleep with like stuff in
Like
their room
stuff-
in case.
Yeah,
something
I do.
happens.
I do. I have one near my bed.
Because I got like a t-ball bat, and
Yeah.
a cricket bat just next to my bed in case. Because I'm so scared that one night I don't lock my door.
Yep.
And then someone just breaks in. I just shit myself.
Yeah, and I feel like those fucking phones, this laptop, they were watching us 100%.
Oh yeah, I
All
agree.
the time. Because I remember there was a couple episodes ago, I had someone send in a question.
Yeah.
And it was like, what do you think on our phones watching us? Because when we take a photo and does the live,
Yeah.
it takes it a couple of seconds before the photo's taken.
Yeah, it does. Hey,
Yeah.
it's actually crazy. Just to think about like anyone watching you, really.
Yeah.
Like even when you, like I know if you search something once, obviously it comes up in all your searches when like or ads or anything.
yeah.
Or I swear sometimes I'm just thinking about something, never searched it, or like I'll talk about it, and my Instagram feed will be popped up with these
Yeah,
random
it's
ads or like
weird.
clothing lines or whatever it is.
It is
Just out of
so
nowhere.
weird, and like, yeah, I can't wrap my head around it.
Neither.
It's
It-
pretty scary.
But it makes sense. All of it
pretty
makes
scary.
sense when you think about it. But then when you think about it, why aren't they using it for good? For like those people who on their phones that do stuff bad.
Yeah.
Why aren't they just going like using that as like classified evidence so like the
Yeah.
public don't say it, but they can just put people away. Why aren't they doing
It's
that?
strange.
It's weird, hey.
It is very strange, and I've been a bit weird with the phone like
Well,
recently
do you- I
because
know-
I've been seeing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave my phone behind.
Well, I know. Do you know people that like I know a few people that put like blue tack or like tape on the camera?
Yeah,
when
we
they're
used to
using
do
it
that
on
in
the front?
school, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, because our school used to monitor our laptops, and people used to cover their cameras because they could see our camera.
I've still got my laptop from there.
Yeah, I thought you chucked it.
Nah, I've still got it, mate. School laptop. Never used it.
But yeah,
since after
they
school.
genuinely used to cover their camera screens because our school used to monitor our laptops and see through our camera.
Just, remember we played COD 4 in all our classes, and they used to tell us off for playing games. during
Yeah.
class and banter.
But I remember the school got in trouble because some girl had a computer on
Mm.
and the camera was on and she got changed and the
Oh,
camera saw
really?
it.
Was that
yeah.
our school?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember like exactly what happened, but that's sort of
Do you
the.
remember who it was as well?
I
Obviously, wouldn't
don't
say
remember
name,
who.
but
No.
yeah.
I just remember this. Don't you remember when we got we had like a little meeting or something, and it was like, make sure like you're just careful with your cameras and stuff. Don't you remember that?
No, I don't, mate.
I swear that happened. But anyway.
You probably did.
But anyway, all right. So here's the second TikTok. Yeah. So here we go.
I heard this filter is just showing what the naked eye can't see.
What?
You know, people might think that's crazy, but humans can only see 0.0035% of the spectrum. That's a lot of light out there that we're not seeing. And since everything's made of light, what aren't we seeing? I want to thank the young lady who posted this video, because it really got me to thinking. If the planet Nibiru is real and it's out there, maybe we just can't see it. Aliens could be walking among us and we would never know. Not to mention their extraterrestrial fleet could be over our head at all times. And this would also explain why some people see ghosts when others don't. I think that all those things are most likely real, but I don't think they're a threat. If something was going to happen, it probably would have already. Ideas like this just open my mind and give me something to think about. Shabadoo, Booshkies!
So
Wild.
I saw this yesterday.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about this anyway. Now, just to think that we have 0.35% of our a light that we can use in our eye.
0.035.
Yeah. Just to think of that in comparison to, say we have 5%, that's whatever times more than it is.
Mm.
What can't we see?
Yeah.
I was talking to the girlfriend about it yesterday, and it's like the way we see Jupiter, Mars, it's just like that dot. Imagine if we get to 10% and we can see a clear picture of that.
If we could see more, we would be able to see space straight from where we're standing.
Yeah. How nuts is that? And then like the thing about ghosts, you know how some people say they see ghosts, or they've been in a haunted house and they've talked to ghosts. Maybe their vision of light is more than the average person.
Yeah.
Which means they actually do see ghosts.
Yep.
And they're not actually crazy.
I actually
They're
agree
legit.
with that.
Yeah.
And because like it's like that thing, energy never dies. It's only transferred.
Yeah.
Right? We learnt that in school.
Yeah.
So when someone dies, I saw this fucking weird video once. Someone dying, and you could visibly see the energy leaving their body.
But we just don't have the.
But we obviously can't see that.
What?
It's weird, right? And on the topic of ghosts and stuff, we actually have another question. I don't think someone sent it. I think someone messaged it to me. Yeah, someone messaged it to me, but it was like, "Do you have any supernatural experiences?" Because I have two.
Ooh.
I have two
You
experiences.
go yours, and I'll try and think of mine.
Okay, so as I've mentioned in previous episodes, my granny passed away in 2016,
Yeah.
right? And my dad doesn't know about it. No one knows about this,
Yeah.
right? But one time, because my granny used to stay here a lot,
Okay. Yeah.
and she used to stay in that back room near my room,
Yeah.
right? The spare room. I walked past there once, and I shit you not, I 100% saw an outline of her body, like standing in the doorway. I wasn't scared because I knew it was her. And then I walked away, like I didn't look at it, right? I didn't look straight at it. I
Yeah.
just kind of walked past, and I felt
like
the
your,
presence, and I saw it.
What's called like peripheral vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
And you know, someone's like, "Oh, it might have been just something hanging on the door." There's nothing there. It's just a bed.
Like, because you walk past that every day, and it's the
I
exact
walk
same.
past
And
it
it's
every
one
day,
time.
and I shit you not, there was an outline of her standing there,
Yeah.
and it was the same height, everything. It was her, 100%, and I wasn't afraid. Like I kind of walked past, and I was like, at first I was like, that's a bit fucking weird, and then I kind of went back to my room, and like I went to close my door, and I looked across. There was nothing there,
Yeah.
and then I just kind of laid on my bed, and I was just like,
Just
yeah,
thinking
that
about
just
it.
happened.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she knows she's here. She's here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, it was so strange. But the second one I have, and this is spooky. This is very, very spooky. So one night, this would have been about. So my sister would have been. This is my youngest sister.
Yeah.
She would have been about 6 or 7, I think.
Okay.
So it was a few years ago. But I had a nightmare one night.
Yeah.
And it was about this tall Donny, massive Donny, and he had a top hat and a black coat.
Like
right?
the old school dudes.
Yeah, and it was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if you have seen Haunting of Hill House. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
But there's a tall guy with a walking stick or something like that, and he walks. It was exactly the same as that. But yeah, I had this nightmare, and I went to my sister's room, and she goes, "Oh fuck, I had the worst dream last night," and I was like, "Oh, what happened?" And she goes, "Oh, I had this nightmare about some tall guy wearing a top hat and a black trench coat."
The exact same one.
It's the exact same one. And then I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "I had the exact same dream." And then apparently, my youngest sister had the exact same dream as well. She told my mum that she saw someone scary last night in a dream,
that's nuts.
wearing a top hat and it was
No,
cold.
that's actually creepy.
All three of us had the same dream.
Oh no.
Yeah. A couple episodes ago, someone, you remember Britt?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent me the question to tell that story because she gets spooked out still by that story, but it was 100% true.
That
you can
is
ask my
crazy.
sister.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, it's spooky, hey.
3 different people, same dream,
Yeah,
same
me
house,
and
different.
both my sisters,
What?
exact same dream, exact same setting, everything.
That is not. I can't even.
Crazy, right?
I can't even think about it.
And we hadn't. I know some people be like, "Oh, did you watch a movie together?" My sister was 6. She's not gonna watch a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
So like,
It was
I
just
don't
that was
know.
it. It was just a normal dream.
Yeah,
It just woke up
normal
all
dream.
having the same
It was a
dream.
nightmare, but
Yeah.
very strange. Very
Well.
strange. And I also used to have dreams when I was younger
Yeah.
about this puppet or character or something.
Yeah.
And then one day in my dream, when I was about 9 or 10, I killed him with a brick. I smacked him with a brick.
Yeah.
Never came back.
Yeah.
Killed him in my dream. Never
Because
came back.
they say that sometimes when you dream, you can turn your dream into a mixed reality of what you're actually living.
Yep.
So like what you're seeing in your dream
Yep.
is something that's affecting you in real life.
I want to show you something scary, bro. Face that everyone sees in their dream. This will scare the fuck out of you, bro. Have you ever seen that before? Have you ever seen this, Don?
Most likely, yeah. That's
How
weird.
scary is that? Does it give you shivers?
A little bit, knowing that everyone sees it.
Yeah. Does that scare the fuck out of you? Because I remember I saw this on Facebook and I literally shook because I've 100% seen that before.
How weird is that?
It makes you think, hey? It makes you wonder.
Like, is there a certain wavelength that everyone gets on the same dream about? Or like, is it just...
Or is your dreams just an alternate reality?
Yeah.
Like another
I always
it's
think
like
about
a
that
Matrix.
as well. Yeah. Well, I think my first nightmare was like, because we both love Star Wars.
Yes, of course.
I think my first nightmare was I was Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader chopped my hand off.
Mm.
All right, I woke up, went to mum and dad, told them about it. I was scared shitless. And then my next dream, I put the lightsaber out and just fucking dominated Darth Vader, fucking slayed his
Yeah,
ass.
fuck yeah.
But like, the point in that was like, you might have other stuff going on in life or a past life or future life that could be like meaning similar things to what was happening in that as well.
Yep.
Which would make sense to a lot of people's dreams as well. They
Yep.
just don't like, you
I
have
know what
to
you mean.
think deep about it.
Yep.
But if you like take the deeper meaning of a nightmare or dream and put it into your life now, you can put pretty much anything together.
Yeah, it could be symbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And I read a thing, it's like you dream about the last thing you thought about before you fell asleep.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've had a couple of dreams recently about one person.
Yeah.
And when I go to bed, they're normally the last person I think about.
Yeah.
Whether it be, I don't know, like your girlfriend or your mum or something like that.
Yeah.
It just makes me think, man. Because, like, what if me and my sisters were thinking about this Don? Or we've seen him without realising? Like, oh, bro.
You've seen him, he's just like in
Like,
your life every day, but you don't actually notice.
Imagine you've seen things, but you can't think about it. Like, because we can't see. Maybe
Yeah.
our brains process that we've seen it, but
And
we haven't recognised that we've seen it.
And it goes to
and then
that-
it goes to your brain.
Yeah, the part of your brain like goes to all your memories and thoughts.
Yeah.
But you can't actually picture.
So, like, someone standing
happened.
right here. Imagine someone standing right here.
Yeah.
But we can't see it. But maybe our actual brain could see
Can
it.
process it.
Yeah, but we can't recognise that it's there.
That's crazy, man. I can't even process that myself.
Oh, fuck. This is what I mean, though. This is just... Maybe us as humans were too smart. Maybe we think ahead of ourselves.
But it's like when they say that the smartest living organism on Earth was the mammal, the dolphin, that
Yeah.
uses like what we use. How much percent of our brain
Well,
do we
apparently
use?
it's 10%, but it's a rumour. And
Yeah.
it was debunked by a scientist.
I mean, I think
but it's still not
Mythbusters did it
100%.
too.
Still
Yeah,
not 100%.
but no one
so
actually knows.
No one actually knows yet.
So like, but we know that we don't use 100% of our brain regardless.
Mm.
So just imagine if we tapped into like at least 50%.
Yeah, I know. It'd be weird, wouldn't it?
What could we do?
Maybe we could see that extra percent.
Maybe in the future.
Or we could see alternate realities or alternate paradoxes or whatever.
see anything, man.
Strange. It's fucking weird to think about.
Just in general, hey.
We need
just-
to have a proper podcast just full of conspiracies and weird shit.
Oh man, I listen to conspiracies like on podcasts on the way to work, on the way home from work. or if it's not,
What podcasts do you listen to? Do you have any ones
mate,
in
just
particular?
any. I literally just search up conspiracy
Because
podcasts.
I'm looking for a
and
couple.
I just click the first one. If I watch that, I'll go to the second one. I don't
Okay.
really care who. As long as they're different.
Hmm.
Like I usually listen to sports conspiracies, but there's a lot of other ones like my girlfriend watches a lot of crime documentaries.
Yep.
There's a bunch of conspiracies within crime, man.
Yeah.
100%.
Have you listened to Case File? It's the biggest true crime podcast on podcasts in general.
I don't think I have.
They go through some of the biggest murders and murder cases, cold cases, everything.
Oh no, I have. She put it on in the car once on a trip.
Yeah.
And they just like go through the
They
whole
go through
thing.
the whole story from start to finish.
Yeah, 100%.
And I listen to them when I'm at work.
Yeah.
I creep the fuck out of myself.
Some of the stuff they say and what they do and how they think of actually getting out of certain situations.
This is the Golden State Killer, I think it was. He used to fucking go up to his victims' windows, look at them as they're sleeping, and the people would wake up because they can literally feel him looking at them.
Well, they don't see him, hey?
No.
No. But you've done that before? Have you woken up thinking someone's looking
Yeah,
in the window?
100%, bro.
I think, like, when you just wake up out of nowhere and just look around, no one's around at all.
You can feel when
I
someone's
feel like
looking
you
at
can feel a presence.
You can.
But that's the same thing like when you said, like, when we can't see it, but our brain can process it.
Yeah.
Someone could be standing right next to us, but we just can't.
Have you ever
can't see them.
say you're at a nightclub or something and you're facing this way? You can tell when someone's looking at you from behind.
Oh yeah.
I can always just go, okay, there's someone looking at me. I'll turn around and there's literally someone looking at me.
Yeah. Or you see the odd, like, you turn around and then they go like this and they look the other way and it's like
you can definitely feel when someone's looking at you, and I'm so certain of that. It's weird. But anyway, we need to move to the next questions because we'll keep going for ages. But stay tuned for a full conspiracy theory
podcast.
and everything podcast. I can have about 4 mics, I think. So maybe we'll have like four people on,
and everyone
just
bring like a
go
conspiracy. You
nuts.
got like 2 conspiracies. Oh, that'd be
Me,
sick.
you, Andrew, and maybe someone else.
Whoever, mate. Just
Yeah, let's do that. Do you have any other conspiracy you want to go through, or do you want to save it for a bit
I'll
later?
save it for another one or a later. Yeah.
Okay, we'll answer the questions, and then if we run out of topics, we'll run through a couple more. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this Donnie asked, Liam Ryan is going to get Mark of the Year? Question
Mate,
mark.
that Mark of the Year, I called it before he jumped against Poilot in the weekend.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
He was hanging for about a good 10 seconds in the air, just off the man's shoulders.
Yeah, it was nuts. Hey.
They call Dominic Wilkinson, the NBA, they call him the highlight reel. This man is the highlight reel of the AFL.
Yep.
No questions about it. He gets up.
I was saying last week, every time it goes into our forward 50, it's like, whose hand's he going to stand on? He'll stand on anyone's head.
Even he said in the interview after, he's
Yeah,
like,
he's like, I'm not going to be a statue if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do my thing. He said.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna stand on your head.
yeah, he said, I'll jump on guys' heads. It's like, whoa.
Same guy asks, who do you think is artist/album of the week? I'll get to the song of the week after, but right now, I'm listening to Tara Reid. He is the DJ Getter, not David Getter, another Getter. It's his rap persona. Tara Reid, his album Hot Vodka 1. It's an old album. It's been out for a couple of years now, I think. That's my album of the week. I've been listening to that so heavy, and I've got Jamal on it. So, do you have any album/artist of the week? Or?
Nah, not really. I've been listening to KSI recently.
Really?
Yeah, man.
His
I like
new
his-
song was kind of cool.
I like his stuff. It's good. But mainly just him. Bit of Stormzy still. Stormzy's classic.
Yep.
Listen to the new Justin Bieber album as well. That's about it, to be honest. Mainly just listen to the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. But definitely, if you're interested, it's like a boom bap. It's like older style rap. It's like back to the roots of rap. It's just boom bap shit. It's nice. Hot Vodka 1 by Tara Reid. Definitely get around that. Sick. The universal switch. Do you think it is a thing that the universe we're living in is changing? Well, that sort of brings me back to that first TikTok we watched.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%. Like, I feel like everything's changing every day. Like, if you think about it, right, the seasons we have, like summer, autumn, winter, spring, it doesn't feel like they're summer, autumn, winter, spring anymore. I feel like they've changed. Just when you think about that.
Yeah,
itself.
you're right.
Also, that's like...
Has it felt like this summer's gone forever?
Yeah. So, like, climate change and the rest of it aside, we know all that's happening regardless.
But do we? Or is it fake?
Yeah, true. Like,
who knows?
Like
I'll probably get crucified for saying that. But
no, like, we think it is. And from what they show us and tell us it is.
It's real, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like what we think it is real. What we learned in school is real. So from what we know it is, whether it is like we see it with our own eyes or not, I don't know.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? But
Yeah.
you're right. The seasons have felt longer.
But if you felt like, or like just changing, so like I feel like winter's like a month off, and everything's a month off. Like
it's weird how it goes. One day it'll be 36 degrees, and then the next day it'll be 16. It'll fucking stay there for like 3 months.
How
It's weird.
In Australia we don't usually have that weather. It's just hot,
Yeah.
or it's just hot. It's nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like 40.
Even in winter, it's not cold here.
Yeah, it's like what?
It's like the lowest it'll get to is like 13 degrees. That's not cold.
Yeah, well, the other day it's not even winter, and it reached like what 19
Yeah.
at
Like,
like
what the fuck, man?
midnight. So it's like wear shorts out still.
Yeah, but like, yes, that question, 100% agree. I think because I remember me and Dill and Jammer were chatting about it once. I can't remember if it was on a podcast or something, but everything's changing for it ever since the stroke of midnight this year.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve, everything has changed for me.
Yeah.
100%. Literally January 1st I was just happy, bro,
Yeah, right.
because obviously you know that I broke up.
Yeah.
You know, and everything went to shit. But then stroke of midnight,
It
New
was
Year's
like
Eve,
New Year.
it's like
New
nothing
Year.
ever happened.
It's like
and then
literally.
ever since then, like obviously I had my dips, but everything has just been like coming at me full on.
That's like the whole agenda from like New Year, New Me. Everyone says
Yeah.
it every year. Like you get your goals.
It's like
and
a
that.
genuine thing.
Yeah.
I feel like 2021's so weird already.
It's like, and we have it better off, a lot better off than what other people would as well.
Yeah,
Especially where we live.
100%.
But just the way this year's gone compared to what last year. Well, I think it was like a year ago, a few weeks back, or last week or something. It was a year and we started our first lockdown.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah, and we went through that one actual proper lockdown where it was like only essential workers and work stopped and all that. Besides that, we've been pretty
It's been 1 year.
since like COVID in Australia became a thing. And we're in April, so I think it was a thing in like December, not year gone, the year before, but like it hit Australia. I think like what was like March last year, April last year, and we're in Easter.
Wow, that's
so.
fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely agree. I reckon it's changing. Pizza versus pasta. What do you? I'm a pizza man myself.
Yeah, I would have to choose the same if it was like a normal day sort of thing. If I'm want to eat out of the two, I would choose pizza. If I'm want to have a meal after the gym or something, if I go to the gym,
Pasta.
all the way.
Are you into bands at all?
Sometimes
Like the older school bands, like Green Day, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I listen to some of their music. Not like not a big fan, but
So the next question is My Chemical Romance versus Green Day.
I would say Green Day because I don't know what the other one is.
Okay, so this is like the hardest question to answer for me. Green Day versus My Chemical. It's like asking who's better, LeBron or MJ. And
For
we'll
me.
get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Fuck. Green Day in terms of hits, but personally, My Chemical Romance. I mean, I only know like 3 or 4 My Chemical Romance songs, but that's all I need to know because they're the fucking Dons. Oh, maybe Green Day actually. Yeah, I'm gonna say Green Day.
I only know
He's
Green
safe.
Day. I don't think I've even heard of the other ones, to be honest.
Yeah, well, me and my mate Tom we have our theme song's one of the My Chemical Romance
Okay,
songs.
gotcha.
So yeah, but yep. Tequila versus vodka.
Normal night, probably vodka, but I mean tequila shots can't go wrong, can you?
I actually had my first tequila shot 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yep.
Did you do the salt?
Salt, lemon, yep.
Yep. All
Yep.
that. Like it?
I did.
Do you actually like it?
I actually did.
Wow.
It burnt.
Usually people say they don't like it, but they just keep doing it anyway.
No, I actually genuinely enjoyed it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say vodka. Vodka's
Yeah, I have
always.
to-
I'm vodka everything.
vodka.
Vodka Red Bull, vodka orange juice, vodka pineapple, vodka everything.
Vodka, absolutely.
lemonade.
Whatever the clubs do.
Exactly.
$5 vodka, anything.
Don't
will
care
do it.
anything vodka.
There is
Yeah.
they do what like Long Island iced teas. They have like the tequila, the vodka,
Yeah,
the
bro.
rum, Bacardi, all that sort of stuff as well. So
Have
that's
you,
good.
Have you been to Jack Rabbit Slims?
Yeah. I
Have
think
you had
twice.
the Slims tea?
No. Is it good?
Oh,
How much are they?
oh,
Is it cheap still, or is it like
like $20, I think.
Yeah, right.
But they're like this big,
Oh, that's right for
and
$20.
I think they're about 2 or 3 standards.
Yeah, right. A lot of liquid, but
But oh, fuck, they're good.
yeah.
Yeah. Hannah, how to survive ATAR? Don't fucking ask me.
I dropped out of school, Hannah.
Look, my advice to you, I'm assuming you're doing ATAR. Don't take it as, obviously try your best, but don't take it as seriously as these people tell you. Because I got a 30, I always say 39, but Dylan gives me shit. So I'm going to say, I got a 33 ATAR. And I got into uni. It took me an extra year or 2.
There's always ways.
There's always ways.
There's
I was
always
20
ways.
and I did a bridging course and I got straight in. So there's ways around it. Yeah, ATAR scores nothing. It means nothing. It's just a prerequisite. That's all. And
Like, obviously try.
Yeah, try.
Don't
Don't
just
get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
don't fucking drop out because I said it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, if you get a 98er, you've just saved 2 years of your life.
and it is a lot of work from what I've seen other people do. I didn't do it.
But if you do get an ATAR score that you're not happy with, don't be disappointed for too long, and don't beat yourself up.
No, because there's always other ways. Like bridging course, TAFE. Like I dropped out after I finished year 11. Dropped out, went to TAFE, and I got a prerequisite to get into uni if I wanted to go
Exactly.
through TAFE.
There's ways around it.
And that was a year, so it's like you can definitely get in. It just might be a little bit longer than what you think, but there's always
ATARs
ways.
only matter if you want to get into a course that's 90 plus.
Yeah, and if that's your case, well then study hard.
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe let me know. Tell me what you're doing. But yeah, I just don't take it seriously and don't let it fuck with your head too much, because that's what I did, and then I got what I got. So yeah, that's the questions, Dalts. So the next question I have for you. Give me the LeBron MJ debate, because I answered your question last week and I couldn't answer it. I do have a confession to make.
Yeah.
In my video, I did say that LeBron was the GOAT, but I cut it to
I
make
know.
it sound like MJ was the GOAT.
Yeah, I realised that.
Because I regretted my decision.
Because you said one was like the GOAT on the court, one was the GOAT off the court.
Yeah. I changed my mind. MJ is the GOAT for me.
No, I just like this whole thing, just talking about like the GOATs of everything. If you don't know what that is, by the way, GOAT is the greatest of all time.
Yep.
If you didn't understand what it was meant last week or the week before. So I'm a big sports fan. So for me, Michael Jordan versus LeBron is anyone's normal debate. So for me, it's Michael Jordan just because, I don't know.
Show him. Show him.
Oh, show him.
Show
Did I see him?
Show him.
Okay, so I got a Michael Jordan
Wait, hold on.
tattoo.
Hold on. Hold on.
We'll zoom in. You zoom in, right? Yeah.
They'll be able to see that.
Got that in Bali. Don't regret it. I absolutely love it still. Got that about 2 years ago. Cost me about $80. I just absolutely love him. Just his mentality of like ruthless. Just basically, if he wants it, he'll get it.
Yeah.
His mentality is. Don't get me wrong. LeBron is He's different gravy.
Yeah.
That man is different gravy. He's 36 and still going.
In my opinion, you can't really compare them because they come from different times.
eras. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like if you had to say because people always say if you put certain people in eras today, like Biggie, Tupac, you put them in today's world, creating today's music, would they do as good
100%.
as what the players are doing now?
Yeah.
So to me, it's always going to be Michael Jordan. Other people might be different, but that's just my own opinion anyway.
Yep.
But I was going to ask you so I sent this to you. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Like do a GOAT segment. Now, the greatest of all time of rap. What do you think? Because there is a lot of people you could choose from. Not like other things where it's like slimmed down.
For me, it's either Biggie, Eminem, Tupac, Snoop Dogg.
You can't choose. Hey, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah.
I think for modern day rap, I'm gonna say Eminem.
Yeah, I agree. Because I didn't even.
Because you ask anyone of my
Our age or
age, my
younger.
generation, who was the first rap Donny you listened to?
It would be
I'm
Eminem.
gonna say at least 70% would say Eminem.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I didn't start listening to Tupac and Biggie until I was older.
And you sort of knew what rap
Until I
was,
started
to be honest.
appreciating it a bit more. Because I remember when I was 14, someone said, "Have you listened to Biggie?" I'm just like, "Fuck off! What would I listen to Biggie for?"
Yeah, and then you look into it and you're like, "Well, this guy's actually
Exactly.
this guy's."
So, yeah, I like this GOAT segment. I think it's good. But
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to give you one. Who's the GOAT to AFL?
Go to AFL. Ooh,
So let's say of the 2000s.
2000s.
So since 2000.
I think to me that's pretty obvious. You have to go Gary Ablett Jr.
Yep, I'm the same.
Standard 3 Brownlows? Was it 2 Brownlows and he got stolen
I
one?
fucking don't even remember. But yeah,
Um,
I'm the same boat.
Yeah, there's not really a debate. He's just the GOAT. Started Geelong, went to Gold Coast for money, and regretted it. Went to Geelong.
Did he regret he won a Brownlow though?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
In his first season, but I mean, he just went there to get paid, really, didn't he? What
Yeah,
was
he
it, like
did.
10 mil over 5 years or something?
Yeah, something like that. Man got paid bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the GOAT segment. It's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to send me some things for the GOAT segment, I'm happy to put them in and we'll chat about it. But Dalton said he has a conspiracy
It's
for us.
sort of a conspiracy. It's like, Just see if you have any experiences with it.
Yeah, blow my mind.
It's like,
Thoughts. Go on then.
Obviously like paranormal activity and all that sort of
Yep.
stuff like that. Yeah. So have you ever had a sleep where you've been in a deep sleep, and I forgot what it's called, and people want to probably put it in the comments as well. But when you come out of your body, have you ever had a moment where you can see yourself sleep?
An out of body experience?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't had that?
No.
Have you read anything about it before?
I have.
How absolute nuts
Yeah.
is that? I've had a few people tell me that they've experienced it before. I don't think I've ever done it. I think I've been such in a deep sleep. I just can't remember anything. When you wake up, you're like, I didn't even dream, but obviously you did. But when people talk about it, they're eluding themselves from themselves, just outside their own body. They can see themselves sleep, and they don't know what to do. And people can get stuck in a trance, and it just fucks with their mind. I just don't understand how we can do that.
It's the same with sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
And how people kind of just are paralyzed and can't wake up.
Yeah.
That scares me as well.
Yeah, man, 100%.
It's weird, hey?
The whole thing is just absolutely nuts. I can't even.
It's our brain is weird.
Sometimes
bro.
I just kind of think. We used to go to the zigzags back in the day when you first got your license, and we used to just sit up there for like hours, just do absolutely nothing and just talk about the world, life, conspiracies, absolutely everything. And it was just like you think about it, and someone would say something, and you'd be like, "What?" And we talk about that for like an hour.
Well, I was saying how the first time we got on speedy fines when me and Andrew were stuck on a conspiracy in the car, and I forgot how fast I was going, and I got flashed.
What was it? How much were you over?
Oh, it was under 9, so only like $100 or something. But
it's just crazy, hey.
Yeah.
You can get so eluded into like a different world of your own.
You get, you
and you just don't realize where you are.
It's like. Have you seen Ready Player One?
Yes. Oh, I love that movie. That movie is that will be us in.
Do you think that that's a real we do that when we dream? We go into this alternate reality.
Potentially, I don't know. I think that will eventually be not to the exact what the movie is, but I think that will become reality soon. I don't know about all the.
Technically, dreams are alternate realities.
Yeah.
Because it's your brain making a reality.
Yeah, which is what.
Or is it?
Well, that's what we think.
But it's a legit thing. Dreams are alternate realities. Technically, they are.
Technically, yeah.
Because you're making your own second reality.
And then that would come back to the point where we made about nightmares being a reality. It's just a different version of it, which is the alternate reality of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Which would make sense like that as well.
Bro, I'm fucking tripping so hard right now.
It's good to talk about, but
It is good to talk about.
You try to think about it, and you're like, what?
When I was talking about my supernatural experiences, bro, my hairs on the back of my neck were raised, bro. I got shivers. It's like she came and sat next to me, bro.
It's nuts. I haven't had.
Scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, like you watch all the horror movies, scary movies, and everything like that, and then you're like, well, I can't believe that happened to me, and then you have a week off, and something happens, and you're always thinking about that movie or that experience. It just freaks you out. You get the shivers. It's like watching Monster House when you're 6 years old. That movie was scary.
It was. A lot of movies like that are scary. Coraline.
Yeah, but then you watch it
Bro,
now.
That's fucked.
Obviously it's still meant to be a scary movie, but you watch it now and you're like, oh, it makes sense. I'm not as scared, but it's just a freaky movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids movies are dark sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah. Have you seen that movie Soul? On Disney? I think it's Disney Plus.
No, I haven't.
It's about this guy and he passes away, and his soul goes into this universe in the sky, and he just tries to get his soul back, but they ends up teaching this kid that everything's okay. It just gets really dark and scary for kids about learning about death that early.
It's weird.
And the whole thing about that is just scary.
I wonder why they do that.
I don't know. I'm still scared about that today, man. That's my number. What's your number one fear?
Heights. Dark.
Out of
I hate
everything?
the dark, bro.
What? Just being in darkness,
No,
or just dark?
my biggest fear is the unknown. So ocean. Don't know what's underneath me.
Yeah.
Space.
Just anything
Just
that you
something
don't know about.
I'm the unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm afraid of death, because I don't know what's happening.
That's my number one.
Death.
That's my number one thing. I can't even if I talk about it for too much, clapped. I'm clapped, bro.
Yeah, I definitely am terrified of the unknown.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
anything to do with that at all. Like,
And it goes for the same with everything. With like, it's like, for an example, right? If you're talking to someone,
yeah,
right, a girl, or if a boy, whatever
Yeah.
you're into, and at the start when you're in that talking stage, I get so anxious and scared because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Because you know what you're feeling, but you have no idea what they're feeling. If you
Yeah.
ask them too early, it's like,
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
when you get into that sort of phase where it's like you're really into them, and you're talking to them a lot, that I get so freaked out, bro. Like, I get so anxious, I get nervous, like, it
Yeah.
might be my downfall in a way, but it's the unknown. You don't know.
I think that's like, we all have our own self-confidence in some way, shape or form. We all like something about ourselves. Well,
Yeah.
at least I hope everyone does. And if you don't, that's definitely something you can find.
Yep.
But I think everyone goes through the same thing. And it's like, I think it was like episode 1 of your podcast, your, what was it? Your message of the day, shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
I think I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It's going back to that. It's like, if you don't, what's the worst case scenario, right? Like, worst case, you get shot down.
Mm.
But like, how many people are in Australia?
Mm.
How many people are in the world?
Mm. This goes for everything. This goes for jobs, people, relationships as well.
Yeah,
Just shoot your
100%.
shot.
Like, if you're applying for jobs, don't just apply for one.
Maybe don't be afraid of the unknown. Maybe that's the message you gotta say.
Maybe
Maybe,
it's
maybe
like-
don't be afraid of the unknown.
Maybe it's normal to be afraid, but it's okay to accept it.
Yep.
As well. So like if we're on like applying for jobs, asking other person out, or going on a date, or choosing where to go for dinner, just why not?
Yep, shoot your shot. Boom,
Why
boom.
not?
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, in your lifetime, well, I think it's a quote from Michael Jordan. Don't quote me, but it could be. It was like, there's something like over like his whole career would have shot 5,000 shots. Now, to us, that could be anything, right? Applying for jobs, applying for getting food,
Yep.
just slicing anything. And he's made 60. But those 6 years made him into the person he was.
Mm.
So you might shoot 5,000 chances, or you might have
miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
exactly.
Yep.
You literally don't, because
Yep.
if you don't take it, you never know.
Yep.
100%, man.
You're
I agree.
100% Right. And yeah. But yeah, what's your biggest fear? Death, right?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just can't wrap my hand around it, man.
Bro, I hate the unknown.
The whole thing
I hate
scares
the
me.
dark. I hate spiders.
Yeah, spiders.
I can't
I
stand
don't-
spiders,
I
bro.
don't like them. Like,
I don't care if it's this fucking big.
yeah, right.
This
What
is
about
what
daddy
even-
longlegs? They don't even.
Don't
they
care, bro.
don't hurt
You
us,
if you're a
bro.
spider, fuck off, blood.
Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Like snakes, all that you're fine with, or no snakes.
Mm.
Nah, all right. No, prefer not to.
Yeah. If I can avoid them, I will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you hate spider. You hate everything that just annoys you.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Right.
What's your anthem? Your song?
What my number one go-to
Yeah,
song
so
if I had to choose one?
You know what I mean by the anthem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like something that like represents me, or like my
Yep.
life, or something like that.
Or something that you put on first when you get in the shower, or when you get in the car, or when you go on clubbing.
Ooh.
You know, there's one song. There's got to be.
Ooh.
Just quickly, when me and Jamo went out Saturday night, I got in the car and the first song I put on was "Don't Change," my anthem, and
No.
Jamo
chance.
loved it.
What? Wait, did you put that on? Or was it just on?
I did.
Oh, I
I
thought it
did.
come on
I
the
put it
radio.
on.
I was like, no.
Don't change in
that's
excess.
class.
First song I put on.
Yeah.
And it manifested that positive energy for the night.
Yeah.
And me and Jamo got around it heavy. What's your anthem?
Um.
There's got to be one song. The first thing that comes to me is for you is what's that Drake song?
God's Plan by Drake. Yeah, I was thinking about
Every
it.
time I think about you, I think of that
God's
song. Or
Plan?
Come On Eileen. That's
Yeah,
big for you.
it would. Yeah, back in my heyday. I mean, I'm only say heyday. 21. We were meant to be in our prime in like 7 years. I feel like in my prime
Oh,
4
fuck
years
that.
ago.
I was in my prime like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember that night you were at my house? Sorry, Mum, if you're listening, but I had the boys over when they went away, and you got smashed.
Oh,
and we
mate.
were like dancing to "Come On Eileen" for
Oh,
like
yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, sorry, Lockie's mum. But, when I was on the floor doing like starfish or something.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
you and Brody.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I still have photos from that.
Yeah. Oh, mate, what a night.
Mm.
I remember, just on the topic of drinking, if anyone can sync 10-pack of double blacks at Preece and make it out, I 100% rate you.
At Mitchell Cosworth, Ken.
I've done it before. Oh, mate, I don't know how I got let into Metros. My first night at Metros, off the party bus. What? I don't remember what happened. I think you got a photo. You got a photo of me. I think I was just like, do you remember that? You remember that night? You were there. I think my brother showed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I remember you.
Bro, I don't remember what happened.
Yep. Oh, fuck it.
It was like before so before the party bus. It was 27 drinks. I was like, what? Usually on a normal night, I'm like 6 cruises and
I
I'm
saw
done.
a TikTok of a guy reviewing a bourbon that was 4 standards in a can.
Oh no! What?
It's like he
Did he
said
like
it was
it,
like $15 a drink or something.
Jeez.
$200 for a case.
Ah,
4 standards. He said he liked it. He said it tastes like petrol.
They're
a
like the
bit.
Nelson County ones. You know the ones.
I don't
that are
actually know what they're
they're
called,
like
bro.
18%ers or something.
Fuck that.
They're like
shit.
that big.
I would die if I drank that shit. But anyway, what's your anthem, Dolts? Come on, man.
Oh, sorry, Anthem. Hell,
Take your time, bro. It's all good.
like. Well, let me have a look. Let me have
Yeah,
a quick
go
look.
for it.
Let me have a quick look.
Right, so while Dalton's looking for his anthem, this is the message of the week for this week. I was talking to Mitchell Cosworth, our good mate, and I was telling him about my week. I was telling him about my weekend, and I was telling him how happy I've been, and he said, and I was telling him how I was getting a bit ahead of myself, and I don't want to jinx myself and end up getting fucked over or having my heart broken or whatever.
Yep, like
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yep.
That's not a negative on the person I'm talking about, by the way. And
No,
she
it's
knows
just-
who she is.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I'm a big boy. I'll handle myself. But anyway, his message is, enjoy the moment, and don't get ahead of yourself, and enjoy every moment as it comes. So, how I was talking about the unknown.
Yeah.
Basically, his message is don't be afraid of the unknown. Just live in the moment.
And that's what we're talking about today. So how ironic's that?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, makes sense.
So thank you, Mitchell. I needed that, and I love you, and yeah, I love everyone that I saw this weekend.
Absolutely everyone.
Absolutely everyone. It was a fucking sick weekend, by the way. This was the
Did you go
happiest
out
I've been this
Friday?
weekend.
Did you go out Friday? Was it just
I don't
Saturday?
remember. No, I didn't, because it was closed. Everything was closed on Friday.
That's right. So
Yeah.
you just went out Saturday. Did you go out Sunday? Yesterday? Did you go to
Yeah,
OVH?
I went and saw the yell.
Oh, yep.
The yell.
Oh, so it wasn't even that big of a weekend. It's just
Wait,
you had a good time.
to this girl I'm talking about was good. She'll know what I mean.
So she's a viewer. She watches.
Oh, I make her.
You make.
She
Send her the link.
actually gave me a she likes her art.
Yeah.
She actually gave me a drawing, and I was meant to put it up here, but I forgot.
What for?
She drew
being
it.
human show.
She just drew me something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's sick. I'll send you a photo. It's actually sick.
What is it of?
It's like a picture of this guy holding a vase of dead flowers, and she wrote a little message on the back. It's like a little quote that she likes.
Yeah.
But I'll send you it, and yeah, it's sick.
Okay.
But yeah, she's the best. But yeah,
Nice.
got your anthem.
Yes. I
Got his
finally do have
anthem.
my
Here we
anthem
go.
after like 15
After I've
minutes.
just been sitting here being a simp for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
it's all good. But yeah, go on.
So I sort of have a little reason. So my anthem is the anthem by Good Charlotte. You right there?
Yeah, I fucking do.
I just
Yeah, I fucking
when you
do.
hear the anthem from Good Charlotte come on, bro, no one is
It's different, bro.
old school, classic, love it, vibing. You want to get a beer out and just drink it.
You know what? That's my favourite anthem I've heard from somebody.
I was thinking about it,
The
and I was
anthem.
like, I did have one before I came because I knew you to ask me, and then I was thinking about it, I was like, wait, my anthem is the anthem. Like it's literally the anthem.
Fuck yes. I actually love that.
It's just, it's just.
What about Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous? You like that song too?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Woo!
Put it like as good as you do, but it's a good song.
The anthem. That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
The anthem is the anthem.
Nostalgia. Brings back all that.
Yeah.
Oof.
Good Charlotte's very nostalgic. A very nostalgic band.
Yeah, man.
Because it was like
They don't bring much out much more anyway.
yeah, it was
but
like peak when we were in school. They're on the radio all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
every day.
So we've done message of the week. We've done your anthem. Song of the week is. Do you have a suggestion for song of the week?
Nah, I haven't listened to anything this
Okay,
week.
so
Monday,
here's my
mate.
song of the week. It's "Send Me Home" by Asking Alexandria. I'm not going to play it because I'll probably get taken down for copyright.
Send it.
They're a heavy metal band. However, this song's not too heavy. It's quite nice. But on the other end of the spectrum, if you want something from that Hot Vodka album to listen to that I said earlier, man, what's the song called? It starts with Krylon. Krylon.
It's literally the
Terror
top
Read.
one.
Yep, Krylon, Hot Vodka one. Definitely listen to that. Good song too. So yeah, any final messages for the people, Dots?
Like, subscribe. If you're listening to Apple Podcasts, which should be going soon. If you're not,
Oh, bro,
I'm gonna get Apple Podcasts going.
That's actually, thanks for reminding me. Apple Podcasts might be a while because
Apple are mugging you off.
because I'm getting mugged off. I can't log into Apple Podcasts on the thing. The sort of portal is fucked. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through Apple and get them to sort it. It's gonna take me a while, but just bear with me. Watch the YouTube. Spotify is up. It's on everything. I think it's on Google Podcasts and stuff like that as well.
Yeah,
so if you don't have an Apple phone and you don't have Spotify, it's on Google Podcasts. Yeah, like I said, even if you can't listen to anything besides Apple Music, just follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok, get around it. Yeah, we've got a little community growing.
It's only a click of a button, right? It's like what's it really going to do?
Yeah.
Notifications turned on.
I do appreciate all the love too. It's been great, and we are building a little bit of a community now, which is great.
You got a little bit of fan base. It's good.
Yeah,
good
it's
to
nice.
see.
It's nice.
I'll pop on the comments and I'll see people comment and be like, "Who's this?" I've no idea.
Yep, it's nice.
Yeah.
There's a Donny from Canada listens to me. It's
Really?
a cool bloke, yeah.
What's your What's your spectrum? Or like if you're watching this, put down in the comments or wherever
Where
you're
you're
from,
listening from.
or send in where you're listening from, because I'd be interested to know where people are from and like what's your like base. I know you can probably search it up.
You can actually search it up. I've got if I go on Anchor, which is the distributor you post to, it actually tells you where your listeners are from.
Yeah, right.
On Spotify and stuff.
Yeah, I know you can search it up on YouTube as well, but just
So there you
interesting to
go.
see.
85% Australia,
Australia,
7% UK, 4% US, 1% New Zealand, 1% Germany, and under 1% Cyprus.
Cyprus. Are you Cyprus viewers, man? Out there. I don't even know
There's
what
under
that is,
1%.
to be honest.
It's around.
It's
But
somewhere.
yeah,
But
that's that.
that's crazy.
But yeah, yeah, it was a good episode. That was a fucking sick episode.
Yeah, I feel like it was good. I'll have to watch the video back and we'll
That
find
was
out.
a sick episode.
I feel
reckon-
like you're always nervous coming in, but
Yeah, but tell everyone, right? Because I know there's a couple of people that I've asked to come on, but a bit in about it.
Oh, okay. So I was nervous coming on today because I haven't been on a potty since since Jamo and Dylan revamped their channel. I was on all the old school cricket videos with Jam. But I don't know where to look at the camera, where to look at the wall or Lachy, so I'm just all over the place. But I mean, it's fine. You get into a rhythm, you talk.
Yeah, so it's like
chill.
once you get on and you start talking, it's fun, right?
Yeah,
Just
if
gets a
you
roll.
just have a few ideas with you, and then if you get stuck, just whip them out. And
It's
we'll
like
see
if
what
you
we
watch
find.
me from episode 1 of this podcast to now.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
it's
so
like,
different.
It's like learning anything.
Yeah.
Real, in real reality.
Yeah, but they like.
But whoever you are, I'm sure I probably know you if you're coming on this podcast anyway. It's chill. It's good. It's good vibes.
Just a homie. Just want to talk.
Yeah, man.
You know? But yeah, thanks for coming on, Dolts.
That's right, mate. Thanks for having me.
We will get you on again because
Yeah,
that was
talk about
fun.
conspiracies, man.
We'll get-
I love that.
Andrew was
love that
meant to be
shit.
on this podcast today as well, but
A bit
man's got
busy.
commitments.
Man's busy.
Man's got commitments.
That's right.
So
But
we'll get all the boys on one day for a big conspiracy theory podcast. It's been great, Dolts.
That's it.
Thanks for coming on, mate.
That's right, mate.
And like, subscribe, blah blah blah. You guys know the drill. And I shall see you guys all next week. Love.